Hello, Lisa here. It is Monday, January 2nd, 2023, and here we are. It's Monday, it's lunchtime, and I'm live. Glad to be back with you. So, for today, what I want to talk about is setting goals. All right. It's a new year. Everyone wants to set goals. We want to look at where we've been in the past year, what have we accomplished, but I really find that this time of the year is great to set up what you want. Because if you don't define what you want, how are you actually going to get there? Right? So, one of the things that I recommend, and I recommend to my clients, and I recommend is to write it down. Write down your goal. Really define what your goal is. And don't pick a whole lot of goals. Pick like one goal, one or two goals to work on. So, for example, I wanted to create a program. So the program I am actually doing on January 4th, I am doing a free self-hypnosis workshop. So my goal was that by a certain date, I would have my email out there completing and creating this information for my free workshop on January 4th, which is World Hypnotism Day. And so, how do I know? And I would know it was done when people could actually go and sign up. And so, I had to think, why do I want to achieve this goal? And it's World Hypnotism Day. I want to get information out there about hypnosis and I want to help people. And I want people to understand what I do and what it's like. So, self hypnosis is a great place to start. So, this is why I wanted it. And so, once I just set that goal, I had to kind of put aside all the thoughts that I had about that goal. Like, oh, it's a lot of work. What if nobody shows up? All those doubts, all those thoughts that created overwhelm or stagnation that made me not do this. Because I didn't do it last year. I did it the year before. I didn't do it last year. So, what am I going to think? What am I going to feel to motivate me to actually get it going this year? And so the thought, people really want this. People need this right now. This is a great way to introduce people to hypnosis who may have some um, other idea about what hypnosis is. So this was real. That thinking in those terms really helped me motivate me to get it going and to actually start the program. And so then what I did is I listed out every single thing that I needed to do to accomplish this goal and listing all those things out, putting those tasks on the calendar, actually got it done. And so when the day came where I had to go and let's say I had to create a way for someone to sign up, and I had to go into my website and create and all those things that I had to do, probably had other things I wanted to do last weekend. I didn't avoid it. I didn't not do it. I just did it because I was compelled to do it. And another way that really got me doing what I needed to do was to visualize myself doing it. And for me, I've actually done this class before. So I actually watched my class from 2 years ago and saw myself doing it and saw how everyone reacted. And it got me really motivated to do it again. Now, we don't all have the benefit of seeing ourselves doing the end goal. This was a rare occasion that I was able to do that. But the amazing thing is that our minds can't differentiate between reality and imagination. So my mind saw myself, actually saw it, literally saw myself doing this class, doing this program, this workshop. And so now I know I can do it. That's where I got the confidence and the motivation to do it. If I've done it before, I can do it again. Now we can create this with something we have never done before, just by visualizing it, just by imagining it. And then when it comes time to actually do it, our brains are less resistant because they're like, oh yeah, I've done this before. I've done this in my mind before. And so it's not like I'm doing it the first time. It's like I've done this before, so of course I can do it again. So that's what I want to offer to you for today. Start of the year, my first 2023 lunchtime live here, is to set a goal, write it down, And then I want you to visualize yourself doing that goal, with that goal already completed. And whether it's a month, 6 months, a year down the line, that goal is already done and how you're feeling. So I want to do a little bit of hypnosis with you now. And I don't know if I can share. I have music going. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if I can play. I have music playing. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I'll turn it up a little bit, but I want to take you through some hypnosis right now where we can go and visualize a goal that you want to do. And I'm going to do this really quick for you right now. If you come to the workshop on the 4th, which is Wednesday, sign up for it to get the Zoom link. We're going to do this in a lot more detail. But this, I want to just give you a little taste of what it's like to go up on what we call the high road. All right, so go ahead and get yourself, if you can do this now, maybe you're going to come back later, but if you can do this now, if you're in a place that you can close your eyes and just relax for a few minutes, go ahead and do that. Get yourself into a comfortable position. You want to kind of have a straight back when you're doing this kind of work. You want to be sitting up. You want to be sitting up. Your spine is straight. Your feet are on the floor. Your legs are not crossed. Your arms are not crossed. You're just in a comfortable position. If you want to be in a chair, if you want to lay down on a bed, that's fine too. You ready? Would you like to do some hypnosis with me now? All right. Hopefully you can hear this music. If not, maybe I'll add it in the replay. So go ahead, take in a nice deep breath, and let it out. And just close your eyes and begin to relax. Do that one more time. And I want you to just start slowing down your breathing. Give yourself a nice long inhalation and a really slow exhalation. Good. And just start settling in, getting ready, and just feeling that sense of relaxation in your body, in your physical body. And now I want you to relax your jaw. Just let your jaw hang there for a moment. And your jaw might come open slightly when you do that, which is entirely normal and natural. Just let your jaw hang there. Any tension that you are holding in there, just release it, relax it, and let it go. Good. And now I want you to relax your tongue. Just relax the back of your tongue. Your tongue might just become flat on the floor of your mouth, or maybe it floats up to the roof of your mouth. And just imagine separating your tongue from the part of your mind getting ready to speak. Really relaxing the back of your tongue, liberating the back of your tongue from speech. Good. And now as you're slowing down your breathing, send that feeling of relaxation through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. And really enjoy this feeling of relaxation. It feels so good. It feels so comfortable, and you know it's good for you. It's good for you, and it's helpful. It's helpful to get your body into this sense of relaxation intentionally. And when you relax your body, you're also relaxing your mind. And then your mind opens up. It opens up to have new thoughts. Maybe even bigger thoughts. Maybe inspirational thoughts, or maybe no thoughts at all. Maybe it's just silence and stillness. Good. And right now, I want you to now use the magic of your mind and imagine that you're coming to a fork in the road of your life. And just imagine there's two paths in front of you. There's a path on the left, and that's the low road. It's a road you've been on before. It's a road that does not make you happy. It's a road where you've made mistakes. It's a road where you haven't done what you've planned to do. It's a road where you didn't set goals. And so those goals didn't happen. We're not on that road. We're actually going on the road on the right. You look over at that road on the right, and you notice it goes upward. That's the high road. It takes more effort to take this high road. But it is where you are going. So you've taken a nice deep breath, and you let it out, and you take that first step on the high road. The high road to success. You take that first step, the first smallest step. And I want you to know that your subconscious mind knows exactly what the first smallest step is that you need to take, that you want to take. So you don't have to worry about it right now. Just let your subconscious mind reveal it to you. And use your imagination and take the next smallest step. And the next smallest step. Maybe it's 1 per day, maybe it's 2 per day. Whatever your goal is. Maybe it's producing something. Maybe it's starting a new habit. Maybe it's stopping an old habit. But whatever you want to do, your subconscious mind knows exactly what you need to do, and it's revealing it to you right now. And just imagine that you're doing that. You're living the life you want. You're doing what you want to do. One small step at a time. And now imagine we're going to jump to a month in the future. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. It's going to be 1 month in the future. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There you are. A month in the future. You're on this high road doing exactly what you want to do. You feel free, peaceful, light. You feel success. You feel happy. I want you to imagine exactly what's going on right now. Imagine or pretend that you can see yourself there. You're making all these positive changes in your life, one step at a time, for an entire month. And you see yourself in a mirror. And I want you to notice yourself in that mirror. And what's the first thing that you notice about your reflection in that mirror? Maybe it's the smile on your face. Maybe it's the twinkle in your eye. Maybe it's a look of relief. Maybe you've lost weight. Maybe you're healthier. Maybe you look energized because you got good sleep. Maybe you look happy and content. But whatever your future self is, that version of you that you're seeing in that mirror, know that version of you is already inside of you. Because you have created it. You're creating it right now. And just that thought makes you smile, and it brings you a sense of peace and relief right here, right now. And now as you're there on that high road, I want you to imagine that you're planting a seed for your future. Imagine that you're taking that idea of your future self and you've planted it right in that garden. And that seed's going to be watered. It's going to get some sunshine. And maybe you don't see some growth right away. But over the next couple of days, you see it pop its little head out of the ground because you know you have created that. And I want you to recognize that you want to be on this high road. That's why you're doing this. That's why you're focusing on this. And in a moment, I'm going to have you open your eyes. Not yet, but in a moment. And if you have something to write with, get a pen. I want you to write down everything that you notice on this high road. Notice how you're feeling. Notice what you're thinking. Notice what you're doing. And so I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And when I get to 3, I'd like you to open your eyes and emerge. You're going to feel relieved. You're going to feel peaceful. You're going to feel happy. And you're going to look forward to these changes. 1, getting ready to open your eyes. 2, feeling safe, secure, relaxed, with a sense of relief and peace. And 3, opening your eyes. Good. And you do feel good, don't you? All right. Good job. So now, take this time. Still, when you come out of trance, you're still a little bit in trance. I want you to write down everything that you noticed, everything that you thought, everything that you felt while you were on that high road, while you were visualizing yourself, where you want to be at that end state, that goal state. And as you do that, I want you to really feel it. Feel into it. And now you can live into it. All right? And you can do this. Go back up on that high road anytime you want. Anytime you need a little motivation, because the motivation comes from inside of you. All right? That's where the answer is. It's not going to come from the outside world. It's going to come from inside you. And this is what I want you to do this week. Anytime you have a doubt, because when you set a goal, maybe you feel excited first, but the next emotion is probably going to be fear and doubt. And that's good, because that's when you know your goal is big enough. If you don't feel any fear, doubt, a little nausea of setting a goal, your goal is probably not big enough. All right? So you want to do something that you've never done before, which means it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's not going to feel good, right? It's going to feel a little bit of discomfort. But this is where you're going to overcome it. This is where you can go up on that high road and visualize your end state. Visualize yourself doing what you want to do so that you can live into that future version of you. That's what I have for you today. If you want a little bit more of this, join me on Wednesday, January 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do an introduction to self-hypnosis, which we're going to go in a little bit deeper in this and do a couple of additional exercises so that you can learn how to do this on your own to make your thoughts become a reality. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Happy New Year, and I hope to see you on the 4th. Take care. Bye-bye.